For those who believe this election is a game, that somehow this election is a play on moving from the left to the center, a play of trying to calculate how best to move different people into areas that's best for them all. Eddie Glaude made a prescient statement today that every progressive activist need to listen to, but more importantly, it is a message that we need to promote to the masses. It's a message that we need to promote to the people who are most affected by policy, and not only affected by policy, but those who are targeted to misinform, those who are targeted to present a false narrative of how things really are or how things really were. What he's saying on Meet the Press with Chuck Todd, no one has said it any better.
Ultimately, it is about those in the Democratic Party who says, no, there's a massive, massive change that has to happen, and those that say, you got to get past Trump before you do it.
Right. So the argument has to proceed on these grounds, it seems to me. What happened before Trump? Before Trump, we had high, historic levels of inequality. What was going on before Trump? Black folk were getting murdered in the street. What was happening before Trump? We had mass incarceration. So the question, what does it mean to appeal to what was before him? Right? As if the country was okay. Mm-hmm. The fundamentals weren't that. So I think what we need is an agenda for change, right? And let me say this about Buttigieg and others, right? Barack Obama's candidacy was revolutionary in part because he was a black man. In terms of the policies, it seemed like third-wave Democrats to me. Some people will call him the Clinton Democrat. Buttigieg is presenting himself as a revolutionary candidate in some ways because of identity politics. But when you look at what he's saying, it's just the same old, same old.
It is the same old, same old. Nothing really changes. The trajectory remains the same. We continue to see the decline of the middle class. We continue to see the increase in the poor. Again, when Bernie Sanders, when Elizabeth Warren talks about needing transformational change, the transformational change is not transformation for the sake of transformation. It is a transformational change needed to ensure we maintain a country. Absent that, God help us.